Yellow Productions presents Amsterdam in the Netherlands, the Venice of the North. I'm Chris Rainey, like a rainy day, bringing you the sights and the sounds in Amsterdam. Let's go check out the town.
Ya la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Amsterdam is often referred to as the Venice of the North for the sheer number of canals here in Amsterdam. And even though Amsterdam has more canals than Venice, the primary mode of transportation here is not by boat like in Venice or gondola, but by bicycle. The population of Amsterdam is 800,000 people, and it's also just about 800,000 bicycles. So, what do you do with a city full of 800,000 bicycles? Where do you put them all? The Dutch government has done a great job providing for places to park bicycles. There's virtually no automobile parking in Amsterdam, but there's tons of bicycle parking, and excellent things that you can actually lock your bike to so it doesn't get stolen. But what do you do when you run out of street parking? Well, you could use a boat to park the bikes on, like you see here. But what do you do when you run out of boats to park the bikes on? Then you build a bicycle parking structure, like this one. You know, I thought I've seen a lot of bikes in my life, but this is crazy. This is a 3-story bicycle parking structure with bike after bike after bike. Amazing. 3 floors of bikes. Floor after floor after floor. Bike after bike after bike. I've never seen this many bikes. With 800,000 people living in Amsterdam, housing has become a real challenge. But the Dutch have come up with some interesting ways to live, including houseboats, which look less like boats and a lot more like houses, except they're floating houses. Throughout the canals of Amsterdam, there are approximately 3,000 of these houseboats, and the owner of the houseboat pays separately for the parking space for the boat and then for the actual houseboat itself. Like actual boats, these houseboats have to be taken into dry dock every once in a while for repairs, and here you can see the houses on top and the boat part on the bottom. As you can see, the Dutch are very creative at building their housing accommodations, and Amsterdam from way back in the day was actually built on reclaimed swampland. There's a saying that says, God built the earth in 7 days, but it was the Dutch who built Amsterdam from a bunch of swampland. Amsterdam, much like Venice, was built on really swampy land, and as such, the foundations are not very stable on a lot of the buildings. So a lot of these buildings behind me are kind of like the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and they actually lean a little to the left or a little to the right when the pilings that they're built on rot away. You can see in these houses that they're all not facing the same direction of up. In medieval Amsterdam, they didn't tax houses by their total value or total square footage, they taxed them by their frontage that faced the street. So this house, number 7, is the narrowest house in all of Amsterdam, only 3 feet facing the street. Don't confuse it with number 5, which is here, and the next house, which is here. Number 7, the only part that faces the street that they were taxed on, is this much. Because the houses in Amsterdam were built so narrow, they had a problem getting furniture up to the top of the house. So you'll see actually all these houses behind me have hoists on top of the house so that they can pull furniture up to a specific floor and bring it in through the window. So how did the Dutch get so smart to think of all these things, like hoists at the top of the building? Well, maybe it was in the smart district at some of the smart shops. What's in a smart shop, you say? Well, actually, not things to make you smart, but things to make you dumb. That's where they sell mushrooms, marijuana, hashish, and even seeds to grow your own marijuana. And the other place to score your marijuana while in Amsterdam is in the city's collection of coffee shops, which really aren't in the business of selling coffee, but in the business of selling marijuana and hashish. The Dutch theory is that people are going to smoke marijuana anyway, so might as well give them a legal place to smoke it, out in the open. Which brings us to our next area of Amsterdam, the red light district, which has existed here since the 14th century, where prostitution is legal and out in the open. The prostitutes sell their services from behind glass windows. There are approximately 400 of these windows in the red light district that the prostitutes rent by the 8-hour shift. The going rate for the rooms is 100 to 150 euro per 8-hour shift, and then the going rate for 20 minutes with a prostitute is about 50 euro. Here you see a row of windows with the girls displayed very nicely. It's very strange walking through the red light district, as the girls will tap on the window, open the doors, wave you over to come on in. It's a really very strange experience. Also, something that's very strange about the red light district is it seems like the better-looking prostitutes are on the narrower streets. So this street right here, which is super narrow, had actually some of the best-looking prostitutes. And rounding out the red light district is a collection of sex shops, live sex shows, an erotic museum, and then, of course, condom stores. This one having some very creative condoms. I wonder if bringing your own decorated condom will get you a discount in the red light district. Well, now that I've visited the coffee shops and stopped by the red light district, it's time to say bye-bye, Amsterdam. See you later. Hello, the children,